Everybody get cup.
Okay, me
Yeah, the
famula
cup the
una
make person talk.
me famula una kusha una kaba una adu this na SierraCast TV which we program Salon for Better. Today we bring una couple of issues and today since today na Mother's Day we go bring una Alfreda Thomas who go can talk to the mama them and tell una thank you for all the good work they una do as mother and waiting the man and the message the way the man and give for let them give una the mama them and tell una thank you as today is Mother's Day and also we will get Miss Susan Bona way there na New Jersey at least it go give una update about the issues the way they go on in Sierra Leone, including the political affairs and the tension, where he will talk to una about. And also, we go talk to una about one we bossing we don't be late when Honorable Sheriff Ukeu, we die yesterday, we at least the don't go late to rest na the Aku Muhammad Cemetery na Kennedy Street na Frube inside Freetown. So we go start first with Alfreda Thomas. We go talk to now about the essence of Mama and since today na Mother's Day. Alfreda Thomas, welcome and please let we know at least waiting this Mother's Day to mean to people them na the whole world. Alfreda Thomas, yes, you did at the floor right now. Alfreda Thomas.
Yes. Thank you for having me. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers them out there, fathers themselves when I sing when they take care of picking them. And happy Mother's Day to the woman the way they expect and the one they don't not get yet, what they don't for men and sister picking, mother picking. You know, it takes two people forget the picking, but it take a whole village. So happy Mother's Day to everybody.
Yeah, Alfreda Thomas, what do you want to talk about to people and now when a mama them and the courage we want to give them
Well, the
for
mama they
continue?
said they're happy.
Mm-hmm.
Today the mommy themselves they said they're happy. They're very, very happy today. Them picking them will not get they will bring flower, card, then they bring gift, gift card, money, all kinds of things that they get from the one they back when they know, be grateful for picking them back again. Instead of the same things, card them out there, you know. The one they back when concern they call, they wish happy Mother's Day, all that say they make you happy as a mother. Because and even some fathers when they back again when they receive Mother's Day card because gift because they're not single fathers and some of them when are married man and two when they're the mama and the papa na host back because they went for them maybe so too busy to work and other things so it's a blessing for get speaking and for help for raise somebody in picking adopt speaking bring up other people and picking and put help other people and picking them when they do the wrong things them and give them advice and help them to them so it's a big blessing real big blessing.
And Miss Freda, I know say you don't talk but Mother's Day and tell thank you to the mommy them where they take care of picking them. So finally, as you know, a Sierra Leonean, at least you na a nurse practitioner. Waiting also the final advice where you want give to people in Sierra Leone about the COVID-19.
You want to in Sierra Leone?
Yes, ma.
Well, and then in Sierra Leone, the many picking not easy for them because both of them there and the mammy and then they try struggle for pay school fee, help for putting the picking they eat, what they drink, this and that, all them them they. It really not easy. Na salon so I tell them on the salon and they tell them thank you what the men are picking them and they tell them say I will always give you benefit. I will give you benefit there because sometimes they will the race will picking them with the race and the hard way for them to come up better pass which we do in our life. But the picking them sometimes they not they understand and all that thing. But and they tell them all thanking at all day where raise on picking them fathers and make deal with them raise them picking them as a mother when they wait for them to die or not in picking their life. So let God bless you all that Sunday.
Okay, Miss Freda, what you say again? Waiting at the last word we want to give them the advice and precaution where them for take for this coronavirus.
Well, this coronavirus, I will tell you to my own belief and to my own understanding. Cleanliness is number one. una get for be cautious. Una get for be cautious. That hand washing, you get for wash your hand. That sanitizer they, you dey use outside, you don't get water. Most of you see the water, they soap. They use water and soap instead of sanitizer. That sanitizer now, then they call emergency soap and water. So not to say by force you go for get sanitizer. You use an outside and street and all that thing and and salons of course they don't get sanitizer. They all kind of thing and please, all they make you know you get corona. You hug somebody that you corona. Now when the person sneeze or breathe by you heavily and get some small what splash by you, or the person you touch in mucus, or maybe in feces on the toilet, say all that kind of material, you get the corona. But the corona don't really get up or hug somebody. When I get in a place, when I 8, when I 6, when I 10, when I okay. Once when I then 6 feet apart, 7 feet apart, cover on our nose, now outside. Please don't let them go and drive and cover the nose. It look crazy and stupid. You can really act when they see people that they drive and they cover the nose. More about you want to get like your car. I can understand if you get somebody that count you when you're not comfortable. Yes, you can cover your nose. But that cover nose, they all now for let you know infect somebody, not for let you know receive corona. Make with the cover with nose. And for let you know if infect somebody else. And this cover nose therefore. So now try to get that education day. But the basic thing for wash your hand. Don't I can use the African way, of course, the ginger and the lemon. Honey, if I don't get honey, put small sugar, not the kind of money. Because ginger they help with inflammation. Lemon acid, acidic. So then they all they help with any bacteria within your belly, excluding corona. So it's just like an antibiotic, So now remember for say we can still use the African culture, even the white man and that they're doing the ginger. You're gonna stop for go buying now ginger when $2 now $5. Lamb back again now day now, all man they use lamb and all that. So please, when I keep on distance, but that not means you don't go find your auntie or your uncle. You can go find her, but you can then have veranda and talk 2 minutes, 3 minutes when you go. What you don't go visit your friends, your family. We don't come any corona now like for say it contagious in such a way that like I said now some skin disease. A lot of skin disease. So now we can make ourselves isolate ourselves, say, because of corona, we can't go out. Yes, you can go visit a friend, you go visit a family, you go visit somebody, but you can afford to say get eye sick, or possibly people say you get risk with small disease there like asthma, COPD, possibly get like a lupus, possibly get cancer. I think people have get around for too long with But other than that, this corona, not to tell they go spread and the nurses, the way they did out there, they feed the patients name. Please, not stop that because the patient they kill them small for we. Anybody go get her, you go get her, your mama go get her, me go get her, anybody go get this corona. But not mean say because you're a nurse, you go for go to get your patient in the hospital, means safe or scared for going to your patient in the room and help her to the bathroom. Means you go for help her. No, not let the patient like that, no, not let them be worse. All that kind of thing, they're not good. Please, when I try to give a patient and love, please, because go happen to you today, go happen to your mama tomorrow, go happen to your sister tomorrow, go happen to you, please, and the beg on for God.
Okay, thank you, Miss Freda. As my people are now and una just join we. This is SierraCast TV, which will program Salon for Better. And as Miss Freda don't tell una, my people long maintain the social distancing, now they wash hand, and if you say you they cough, you they feel fine, stay home. In other eyes, you go out for let you spread the disease. You can stay home and try for maintain and make sure say you clear yourself. This is not Freda Thomas. They just don't give now the essential procedures them where will they go through at least for take care of the COVID-19. When you feel say you not feel well, stay home. And not forget for the drink you mix you ginger, put you garlic, put some small honey and make them hot like you drink them like tea and clear yourself. That it go more better than you won't go to hospital, then go put you in a ventilator way at the end of the day it go pack up your system and let you die. So this one I don't get from Alfreda Thomas where they Pennsylvania and I nurse practitioner. I don't give now una own advice. This is SierraCast TV. Alfreda Thomas, thank you very much for the advice we don't give for the COVID-19 and how people them for take care of themselves. So my family we can switch over to Susan Bona where at least I get a couple of things that we go can tell you about Sierra Leone, about the political tension, the way they go on at the country, and waiting for do at least for let things go through. So thank you very much, Alfreda Thomas, and we they switch over Freda Thomas. That's it. Thank you very much, and we they go over now. Freda Thomas, you can hang up now. We they go to Susan Bona. At
Thank you,
least
thank you.
thank you very much for your advice to the public. We they go now to Susan. Eh?
Thanks a lot. Happy
Okay.
Mother's Day to you all over there.
Okay, thank you very much, Freda Thomas. You can hang up now,
Okay,
and
bye
we
bye.
will go to Susan Bona.
Mhm.
Miss Sue Bona, at least you can tell me about certain things that will go on at the country in a way they create some political tension at the country. Welcome to SierraCast TV, Susan Bona.
Thank you for adding me. I appreciate when I reach out to me this evening. It was kind of impromptu, but when it comes to salon matters, I always make myself available. I say thank you again to SierraCast TV for when I reach out to me. The topic at hand, it's you know, if you're not in mind, we'll talk what's up. If you're not in a salon, now know maybe for talk what's up.
I don't know.
Unfortunately, or let me say, if unfortunately for me, hello guys, are you there?
Yeah, Miss Sue, I not try for cut
Are
you
you
off.
there on the line? Are you
Yeah,
there?
yeah, Susan Bona. Hello.
Yeah, are you there? Let me
Yeah,
know when you're there.
Subona, I be just want to introduce you, let people know who that they talk because Susan Bona from a family una no sabiam na a human rights activist, a day for concerned Sierra Leoneans and na somebody way na a human rights activist, it they support people them na Sierra Leone not to today the beginner, I don't begin am from long and they go Sierra Leone and go assist people and but certain things that we don't happen at the country quite recently we include the prison where then go where then kill where then massacre people and there and also with the president in speech where give so now make could bring Susan Bona since now a human rights activist where they support people in Africa with your own personal money not to say na organization money they pull out of in pocket so now make could bring her today for let at least it can measure about certain things that will happen these few weeks in Sierra Leone. So Susan Bona, you can go ahead. Will they get you loud and clear?
Yeah, like I say, I thank you very much for bringing me on. I think it's not too late, but it's never too late for start anything. And again, I would like to make another visit to this station if you go allow me. I I say thank you to you, Abdullahi, for bringing me on. In terms of the situation, before I begin, I want to introduce myself. Me na Susan Bona. We country will come out. It's either politics or religion. When it comes to religion, we embrace each and everyone. We'll not get no problem with religion you dey. But we come to politics, na dey everything they go haywire. Everything they fall apart. Brother no want see sister, sister no want see brother. Well, we sabi comot everybody wey dey bear me from the mama, the papa wey born me, everybody na SLPP. To the uncle, the grandpa, the wetin, everything what they call relation na SLPP. Me, I decide to act like man and say, you know what, let me look at the other side and see what's happening out there. Because that's what man they do. The Sawana, the all man they run away from, man they take the risk and go there and see why are everybody running away from this particular what have you. So that's me. What they will know me, they know say I'm controversial, not in any bad contest, but I always like to know what's happening out there. Me na APC, and I no regret why I be APC. When it comes to what's happening in Sierra Leone today, to be specific, the prison fiasco. I don't want to call it a prison break because not to the prisoners then really get a break in the United States. In the first of all, I live in the US, and I don't want to tell everybody when they listen to me that we in the US, the SLPP and the US and the APC, now so we time. We are brothers and sisters, and we treat each other as brothers and sisters. We are not like people who will get back home. Unfortunately, in fact, this evening when they call me and tell me say I go get for day with one with brother we call Donald from the SLPP, I've been kind of glad because it go finally we teach who people that way they be. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened. Brother Donald not come on, for can join this discussion. But I will still try for put me on 2 cents. And hopefully I will make a change or I will make a difference in somebody in thoughts, how somebody to think. And the thing I don't notice in a salon, much of the one they will really matter. Then they read their message here. And I they emphasize them. Much of the one that will really matter. That partner village, even sabi download messages, let alone in phone they accommodate, they allow for like download message. So these people are being left out. Now that make messages like, oh, na APC now they allow we for function, it they reach them. Because when one person go talk to them and say, oh, na APC now they allow we for do what you want for do, then they listen because then they get the right message. So, Mr. Abdullah, you talk about the prison fiasco. I don't want to call it a riot or a break because not to the prisoners then break as far as what we have made to understand. Allegedly, people went there for stage, managed the whole thing, and it became a fiasco. It became something where not be one let happen. Now it happened. Hello, Abdullah, are you there?
I'm here. They get you loud and clear.
Okay, great. So the one that way go to everybody prison break. And again, I'm saying allegedly. You wanna know no, but allegedly in the layman's term, that see when they say now so it happened. But we got to find out for that we really find out if now so it happened. On the good giving night, before that one they said, would not the Yeri say the SLPP man when them call Lehman. And me always sit on ya, me on Suzambona. And the cat una everybody will come up behind me. Na SLPP. And inside this administration of Mother Bill, believe me, if I want for Tima Bienam, it don't help majority of the people. Majority of the one that will not get job. Now people then will call me on people then. But we come for the talk the truth. I put Salon first. Because at the end of the day, now my conscience now they go to bed with. Not so the love one there for Sierra Leone. I know majority, I come here, I go free time April. Would I make her enjoy? Would that take me out? Now one of the people that were in a minister in this administration within a salon. But we come to the bottom line. This administration, it don't fail the people of Sierra Leone.
Okay, Miss Subona,
Because
Miss Subona, I not try for cut you off. Before you dey go further, when you dey talk about that prison break, you be ever get that audio where Fatmata Sawane make we call the time we be there at the prisons where to government officials and other the all you call you be hearing about that audio there?
yes,
Okay, go ahead.
I don't meet Famata Sawane na US na yeah. I introduced myself to Ram as a mina sister. And I be kind of surprised. After talking to her, I put her in a particular class where I feel say for belong. I assess them. So when we listen to that in audio, I was kind of disappointed. For you, just a women's leader, not to minister, not to any parliamentary representative, for let you say 3 a.m. I listened to that audio, to that video, or that audio twice. For let you say 3 a.m. Even in Pademba Road. Pademba Road is the maximum prison for Sierra Leone. For let you say you've been dead. Then you further on went on for say the Minister for Internal Affairs been dead around I think 5 a.m. or 5:30 a.m. It been dead. For let you say that means una they part of whatever was orchestrated or whatever they happen at Pademba Road. And again, some of them, of course, the Georgia Sierra Leoneans, they know say Pademba Road, now they keep prisoners then, maximum prisoners then na Sierra Leone. On the 29th of April, there was a fiasco. We ended up, people then die, prisoners then die. As we don't know now, it's over 40 prisoners, they don't die. Fatmata Sawane, whether the SLPP women's leader, he can make an audio. He explained to me how much you clock him in Dede and Lawrence Lima, where now we all now the SLPP party leader, the one of the ministers, the Minister of Internal Affairs, how much you clock him in Dede. I like my and Bartolo Singer, Bartolo Songa, I want to clock Bartolo Dede. All these people will belong to SLPP. How much you clock them all been Dede. He explained to we how much you clock them been Dede, and of course we already know when the shootings, because I want to refrain myself from calling it a riot. Riot means when the prisoners then decide for go out of order and start for breaking and do all kind of damages. But this was not the case. Instead, people that went out to prisoners, now they went into the prisoners, and they went into the prison and decide for stage and do whatever they want to do and involve the prisoners, will cost the prisoners their life. So, as I've been saying, yes, I listened to Famata Sawane in audio. What he me deduce from that? Again, like I said, me na APC. I was born from an SLPP family. Me na APC. I've had so many APCs going brouhaha against the APC leadership. Two main things that happen where for make una take a seat back, where for begin think the other way around. What are they? One, now God make for let Famata Sawane come and talk what happened at Pademba Road. Other than that, the whole of Sierra Leone therefore don't brainwash you people that say na APC go na Pademba Road because they get APC people that way they lock them up, they try for freedom, now that make them go kill Boku prisoners then. But where God they on your side, nothing not the way go stop her. Famata Sawane, now we your sister, it come out and tell we the truth. Say, it been dead. The minister, when our internal affairs minister, when our William brother Lawrence Lima, but it belonged to the other political party, when our SLPP, when are the rules right now. It can't, it talk, he said they all been dead and Batilo Songa, where na SLPP representative, na a strong man SLPP. Inside, it can't tell we say it tell we all chronologically the time the way they all been dead. So to me, this is not a blessing in disguise. It's heart rendering for the one that will die, the prisoners that will die, especially prisoners that way you don't go to prison, will not so you do wrong. Even in America, people that they go prison, will not so then commit crime. But at the end of the day, now God decides say that it tell for matter Sawane for let it go talk, for vindicate the APC. Other than that, for the listen to so much social media about APC trying to release their prisoners who they don't hold at Pademba Road. So they go stage a coup, they go stage a riot at the prison. But God knows say, God na know the talk for you, and we na Africans, we believe in God. And I don't care what the African man do, it must call the name of God. And at this point, if you believe that God neither act, say he go vindicate APC. In the terms of Alfamata Sawane, he go for explain further to the international community who don't get involved in this case. What's in role where he play for going to Pademba Road at 3 a.m. Because you being a women's leader, you're not a government representative, you know, they do nothing for government, na party, political party. We have more than 4 political parties in Sierra Leone. But you take upon yourself, there must have been a reason. My dear brother, now God and the international community will remain for proof this wrong or right. And go to the bottom line, what really took place. Somebody gave the directive. Somebody was sitting in the car that went with the presidential guards. Somebody sat out there or see what did happen at Pademba Road. But not to me and you or determine that. Now the investigators, now they will determine that.
Yeah. Yes. Sue. So yeah. So waiting. Abiwanle, you mentioned again. Abiwanle, you check on the this thing way happen after this Palemba Road issue where you don't talk. We want to make you look at again about that you check on the president in speech where he where ele mention say Sierra Leoneans they will get terrorists then they I don't know what you want to say about that.
You know, my dear brother, we all live in America, we'll get one slogan, or like you say, talk is cheap. You know, anybody can talk what you want for talk. Does that mean what's in the talk it's right? It's a yes or no issue. You know, especially when you talk to an illiterate majority, where just feel say authority nothing where you for hail. If you say that president of Sierra Leone can't talk na American to me and you, then we see say he say, oh, Sierra Leoneans are terrorists or APCs are terrorists, you take it as well. No. But it all depends who you are talking to. These people are preying on our people. Our people are vulnerable. They are illiterate. I call na Kailau me commot. I call na Kailau. In fact, no, I had a phone call from Kailau. Our people, they were checking on me, how I was doing, and everything is okay about this corona issue. The conversation went on and it ended up 400 and plus thousand bags of rice where the government don't receive. I mean, you know what? The family it's not true. That tells you our people do not know what's happening, and at the talker at the emphasize them. Then telephone the people they get in a village, then they download the audios. Forget it. You know they work. You know they download the megabytes. Something I want 5,000 or 3,000. Somebody get my hand. They go put 2,000 megabytes. You know they will download. They don't know what's happening. I have been making so many phone calls, or I receive so many phone calls, people calling to check on me because me not possible way. You know, if they help me, people they're back home. So they call and check on me. All the conversation they go on, it ends up political. And I try to explain to them what's going on. When they tell me, from there, I did not say they don't know what's in they go on, even in Freetown. They don't know. So it's sad, they don't know. So this government is fooling them. They don't even know say how many thousands bags of rice we don't count for school picking day. They don't know that. In fact, what's it therefore go on? APC not been given chance for let do work. That go for be the slogan. And I don't know. I don't want to put. I don't want to put what's it on it. Some go buy them. Inside the US, I talk to one me auntie. We I expect high offer. What he tell me? APC no they give people a chance. I felt so bad. Do you have to give me chance how to run my house? No. If I get good thing from me picking them, I should be able to do it without anybody will interfere. But that's the case now, Sierra Leone today. That's the case.
Yeah, me
You know,
Subona, Huh? Yeah, go ahead.
Go
Subona,
ahead.
because waiting will be they understand when this present government come into governance, we get certain at any time they get different slogan, them different message when they carry it. And when they do come into governance, first of all, I don't know if you can recall. First of all, as they come, they say power per salon for better. That's number one. Number two, then count president talk and do. You understand? That's not two. Then the third one we then count it, then say you get for power per salon for better. That's not three. The other one we then count it, then say trust the process. Now we don't trust the process. Now then they talk say APC no one give them chance for rule. How do no one give una chance for rule? Now una get the police, now una get the soldier, now una get the fire force, now una get everything. Waiting at this thing where you as APC owner they do where then they talk say una no one give them chance for rule. you want touch on that, Miss Subona?
I don't know. I'm like the one that with me and you they try for reach out to. They know they not get time for see me for this video because the internet, they allow them for let them see what see me and you they talk. And I can feel bad. Yesterday I listened to one brother Ibrahim. I cried. I was coming from work. I cried. I shed tears. I emotionally I get into it that I will Ibrahim they talk to the US Senate for them to intervene for saloon business. I shed tears. I felt so bad. This is how I'm feeling. Now I will answer all these questions, but the one with the votes, these voters, these people that struggle, these people that have been used, none of them are going to be able to listen to me. You know why? Because they cannot afford it. It's a waste of time. They cannot afford it. APC now they get chance. This is, if not so Ebola, like Mother Bill is still traveling. If not so Ebola, if not so coronavirus, that these presidents of Sierra Leone and his wife and the entourage, they would have still be traveling all over the world. Do you know how much it costs Sierra Leone as a country? I want to let everybody who they listen to this, let them put, I don't care if now $1, it could have been saved to take care of the people, the youth, where people like Adebayo, they talk for. The youth. I talk for the youth. I came to America after high school. Today, I am proud of what I have been able to do for myself. How many in Sierra Leone able to do anything for themselves? Not many, unless you join politics. And it should not be like that. Why Sierra Leone for benefit from the job that when they go China, when they go Asia? Why Africa, Sierra Leone should not be able to benefit? This president is saying Salon not able to forget time because you know what? He knows say the people that are vulnerable, you can able for play on their mind and lie to them. When Mother Bill they travel health skelter all over the world, exploiting Sierra Leone economy. Nobody, APC not be interfere with in traveling. You know how much, I want people to find out how much it costs for let Mother Bill come on and host and jump inside plane and go somewhere else in West and in Pekin. Or in Pekin. How much it costs the country where he has representatives in the names of ambassadors and all over these countries. But yet he chooses to travel and make money out of it. Well, people don't know, you're not going to blame them. You cannot blame them, my dear brother. But then at the end of the day, the best way for make fool of the people, tell them say APC not the good chance. You in a country where impoverished people are striving for getting their daily meal, you decide say you go buy a speedboat. Allegedly, I haven't seen the boat, but if it's true, a speedboat that said it costs 1.8 million. You know how many ferry that they for buy? If you don't buy ferry, you put them for the common lunge back and forth. But that was not done. He used that money allegedly for buy speedboat. You know, so much has been done when a God will save a country. And you know what? The proof is in the pudding. From the Pademba Road death trap when they killed so many prisoners. And those people have been buried without their families knowing about it. And thank God, the so-called international community, when I don't ask for freedom, when I don't ask for independence, they, at the end of the day, everybody keep calling international community, national community. Why did you ask for independence if you cannot manage yourself? Then you keep calling on the same white man who I say they are prejudiced, they are racist. Then everything happen. I have to Sierra Leoneans calling on international community. For real? Then why are you celebrating independence? If you still look up to them to decide between, among you now. My dear brother, I'm just tired. What's the next question?
Okay, yeah, I just say
It's sad.
Meko tell you thank you because I know you very emotional as a human rights activist where you na subona you don't get a lot way they do for your community, they will say come out and things then the way they happen. I don't say you not glad for that, but so far as you don't talk and waiting don't happen, I don't say we go hold on with you for today because I don't say next week we get forget you back because you get something that we get for can do na studio next week. And we tell you thank you, Miss Subona. And also, Miss Subona, I understand say you get somebody when a prominent, somebody when they be take out of office where people they vote legitimately for Nafrobe, when Honorable Sheriff Ukeru, where the SLPP government invite na police last week, then go with them, waiting and do it, waiting or don't do it, the number and today. You want touch on that small again today, Miss Bona?
When I talk of that young man, a brother, and they get emotional, what I want, they run me eye. Maybe in a possible way, I did read a lot online, the social media. I read about what's happening in Sierra Leone. I wish this government would decide one day for take a different route, because this is not what Sierra Leoneans were praying for. This is not what our people are praying for. And this is not what they be preached during the campaigns. They be campaign say new direction. And you and I SIPP, because I talk to a lot of people who they tell me say, oh, the mandates, they do this. No, the what's in the Mangiwi was a new direction. APC now they do good. Oh Jesus, I didn't cry. What did Sauron was saying? Oh Jesus. I'm like, this man, I remember 2018, in the tip of the talk, say APC now they do well. APC now they do good. APC not better. APC not good. If you don't cut people, they don't give chance. For goodness sake, look at what he doing. If this man will tell people and say, would they go pay debt? Would they go pay debt? I not think say the average salon man before vote. People have been through war. I went to Sierra Leone in the 90s. I know what happened. I just not free time with Sierra Leone. When the people that when the remember then take over. Now we joined that boat because my baby was in Sierra Leone. I go pick me up. I know what I went through. If this man be explain to people that say, they can't pay debt. So the people, APC, I know people in the 60s. I notice of people them before vote. But you not tell people than that. He tell and say it's a new direction, go make our life different. All he does is to encourage thuggery, everything that the opposite, everything. People are suffering in Sierra Leone. If you want to support SMPP, you know the people that they suffer in Sierra Leone. I don't know where you're coming from. I don't know. That young man don't die. I listen to that in video, in audio. In the try, in the explain, it's a minute to terror, minute to this, minute to that. I have been allegedly, I have been accused, minute to that. Out of stress or whatever, I don't know, Jesus. What have you done to that guy? That young man don't die. How long can we? People do not get conscious. Me when they talk now, so I get conscious. People do not get conscious because of political party. You they look at you on company for let it die in publicly. I don't care what my papa do yesterday. I was not there. My parents are all SLPP. The bonus, when I do research, the first Secretary General SLPP, I mean, papa and your big brother. Am I going to stand here as a bonus for can begin pay debts? No, I was not there. I don't know what he did or what was done to him. I know they can't pay debts. What I see is what I deal with. Today, now for let Salon go before. When are we going to think alike? For let Salon put everything aside. For let Salon go before. For let country go before. Let country become competitive. That's what I want. I want to take all the job when they go to China, like Ghana, Sierra Leone. There is so much work that youth can benefit from. But until this madness, when Mother Bill don't create, as a young man, I thought he was going to make a difference. Not knowing it can't pay debts. That's what he don't know. He was not there. What in parents contribute, what in tribesmen contributes, it not been there. It takes two to tangle. Mother Bill, it takes two to tangle. I mean, they talk together to you. You are not there. You know, be there in the 60s or the 50s, whatever happened, you are not there. No can begin for can pay debt. It takes two to tangle. It does take two to tangle. Now, two people in the plava. You know, be there. You and a commander embrace you. I know about everything, and it's about embrace you. I was in Sierra Leone when you got into the convoy of an Escoma. I went to visit Sierra Leone. I was there. That man did not do nothing to you. Today, look at what's going on in the administration. You have the control. You cannot turn the table around. We are it's sad. I'm like, you brought me on this forum. It's sad. It's sad. It's terrible.
Okay.
People in the suffer. It should not be like this. We should be competitive. I look at Ibrahim in the talk. I didn't see how Ibrahim the talk. I don't know where he lives. But I listened to his audio yesterday. I feel so bad for him. I was coming from work. This is the man they talk out of desperation. So many of us, many of us to talk out of desperation. They can't pay that for your papa, your grandpa. When you not been there, what did they do? You don't put the many people there at stake. The average man, they might not tell so. The kind of way I grow up, I swear to God, we are home. All Northerners are welcome. So in this part can put many people there at stake. After this administration, Mendes are going to be doomed. This is not good. It's not good.
Okay. Yeah,
Understanding that like this, I don't want to be
people
crying,
una will
but
just
it's
join
sad.
me. Una will just join me. This is SierraCast TV, and we dey on with Miss Susan Bona, we na born and raised of Kailamu, and they talk about the things the way they happen at this current Mother Bio in administration way. At least very emotional, in able be a way they cry, and also they talk about Sheriff Ukeru. Sheriff Ukeru na an honorable way they vote legitimately for na Furube we win, and after a couple of months then take him out of parliament with no condition, and then say at least then take other policy where they impose and put a day. And this man a week or two ago, he make an audio because rumor be they go around to the SLPP because the people the way SLPP they listen to now, people the way are not get for go after because we na SierraCast TV would they deal with people at least correct, but we not go deal with like them Kutubu and then Attila because Attila they na the United States now. We were in a SierraCast TV. SierraCast TV now second job, and we they work and we they pay tax, and we tax so they pay nine and they take feed there Attila and then Kutubu. because like Attila na disabled. Now in America we get respect for disabled. It's not like us, but at the end of the week or every 2 weeks, they get check from we own taxpayers' money. You understand? And also like Kutubu. So we not they listen them, but now then they call people now in Sierra Leone with them for arrest. Where we understand say now they mention Sheriff Ukeru in name couple of weeks ago before you remember they don't invite Sheriff. They invite Sheriff na Ross Road Police. They go now on a Sunday. But they'll not be able to detain and they then say Monday let report na CID. They go na CID Monday they according to intelligence report they will get is it on the wait for further investigation. Now somebody just come and can't to what happened and tell us say una no allow we for rule but una wait for we. So who don't know waiting in that water the way then to wait for that guy for more than to wait for that water pa Sheriff Ukeru na Sheriff Ukeru no feel good. And in 1 week or so, na Sheriff Ukeru yesterday 3 o'clock morning that man passed away. Who don't know waiting happen or who's kind of water we then go to wait Panam. We make that man not able to sustain, not able to live. So my family like this, I want to understand this is like where you think of waiting about George Williams then a Palemba Road for na a journalist will die and he died after a couple of months where at least in Ben don't testify say at least then guy they are not involved by in die one but now then the arrest so them put in a Palemba Road with the SLPP say na the former mayor and Darami them they're responsible for in die one. So what about Sheriff Ukeru when a born for be Pekin and like we not so Imale but we na Ibile enough will be and Sheriff we die so yes when it comes to a government change the entire Paupanistic government were they responsible for Sheriff in Daiwan. Not in other energetic bobo, energetic youths, where they would the youths them first then get a problem they say a day with them click them now they in charge of them click. No. If not be they in charge of them click them waiting that bobo go do inside Pademba Road where Lima go for let them go kill over 40 inmates in Pademba Road. And I know nothing but that. But look what's in the happy now. Now it don't call loss in life. It don't call loss in life. So we want the whole entire world know say Sheriff Ukeru die so na SLPP kill him. Not so but Tanibola way then they say na Sheriff Ukeru they run Tanibola then no. Na Lima then they run Tanibola then because now they take and go put her inside Pademba Road where then go for go kill Paulo them way at least now the wrong domot then go open then come and we be supposed to bring somebody we don't want a lot of time na prison in America if for tell you now where even na America so some confusion they happen na the prison but you get prison officer them salon you get Delta them you get OST them we suppose for take care of anything happen even by the time of President Sanet by Coma confusion will not happen in a prison. This in order for be inbreak or outbreak because when you they put prisoner then where prisoner then a Palemba Road now from outside you they open for go inside. So how they want do an outbreak when from outside they lock them. So and this now thing where Lima orchestrate and then they push them because we don't only get intelligence reports say couple of weeks ago Lima they go every night around 2-3 now Pademba Road when at the maximum prison for go inside and get access inside the political prisoner then they will then they get access and we don't get a clear recording from Fatmata Sawane we talk to the time we did it and the time we Lima come and all others and Lima in boss way now the internal affairs ministry officer the license and Sakano he resigned because the thing the way see happen and not go down well with them and this thing I think they will get for drag them to the International Criminal Court and when the international community the international committee still they investigate and I think them when they get for drag them go they after them tenure of office or even when they in office. So now this one make una know even to the Sheriff Ukeru in that one we forbid them and they tell you forbid no get for left and so. And this thing when they not start so it not go very easy with them. Because Sheriff will come out that the United States is gonna forbid employ people them within your money without even being to politics. It help people in the Fobe community. So for long I go drag and say they support click them. Not so possible no for that because na possible no say na possible they do business for me in that way bonam. And mama they all na people the way na business na they know. They don't know anything but politics or go into violence. So this night I want let the SLPP government know say this guy will die so at least they get for pay price for waiting happen so. So as people as we tell now this na SierraCast TV and we don't talk to a lot of people and today at least we don't talk with people and we don't at least go and tell people about waiting the Mother's Day today and we don't interview people and we don't talk about the violence we happen at the state's maximum prison when at Pademba Road where we understand say na SLPP a grand plan work. And also, we want to come and people and talk about the president. We talk about, say, Sierra Leone or the All People Congress, they are terrorists. We don't get terrorists in Salone. The only thing the way that they do, put somebody angry. You become the way you born at us, you never feel like angry. You talk to her and they listen. So if you put the people that are angry, you don't get food for give them, you sack the all power work. Then the president, they mention about Lone Star business. Where at least will be there now. So before that today happen alongside, we get somebody when even the paramount chief insister within the United States here they warn them say brother left what you they do so. Consider about you people then they lost their job. Left not put politics inside and agree. So wait the international committee they're very smart. So now then go they watch. You where they in administration when are ruling governments with the people in the country, then go get for monitor and know who done are the terrorists. So now this we get for the people that who now just they join me. This na SierraCast TV, which we program Salon for Better. And today we and also for another funam, the present Inspector General of Police where na IG Sofula, we understand say in WEF, where na just a sergeant at the police. Now, since the Inspector General be done there at the police where be there at traffic, now so whosoever where one stay at the traffic division, and we have to begin from Waterloo, take go Bo Kenema and Waterloo. If you want stay at the traffic division, you get for bribe 1 million leons. If you not get 1 million, then they take you out of the traffic because a man you not get too long for staying at traffic. So then at the business, and not get even second that way they go collect that money. That money they self they go and collect that. So I want the government of President beyond no say this IG where them put in West when a sergeant. I not go a name where I not able to remember, but in West a sergeant at the police department, and they go and take 1 million millions for you so ever within a traffic. Where one continue for them at traffic because the traffic police them, then self they get their money for the day and then self